The biggest reason why I am doing this video today is to actually support the concept that makeup actually gives confidence to ladies. Technically, makeup is to make you up. So when you do it in order to better something that you already have. Not to be extra, not to look like, I don't know, a crazy beast or something, but to actually make yourself glow a little bit more. And it fits my day because I had some trouble sleeping for the past 48 hours. I have not slept. So actually, 2 nights I did not sleep. So it will lead to 3 days of being awake. So 72 hours. And I needed something to motivate me, make myself, feel more energetic, think less about whatever makes me not sleep. And I tried workout, but then the motivation was not there, and then I was tired anyways. So I was like, let me just sit down and do something that I like. And I sat down, I lit my palette, and I was like, let me just do my makeup. And I was really happy with the result. I was surprised with the result, and it actually boosted me up. Because when you do your makeup, you start feeling yourself, like Beyonce will say, and you end up being more cheerful inside you. So you always need to try something out to make you feel better. I've always said that you need to be happy no matter what. So if it's doing makeup that made me happy that morning, then yes, it did. I say that morning, but we are the same night of the day I did this, and this is when I'm editing and talking about what I did. I used some new products that I bought on ikit.com. I will put the link down below, and all of the products were from that I bought on ikit.com were from LA Girl Cosmetics. I have heard about this and I tried it and I love it. And it also have ingredient that match my skin. I do not break out, and they are very similar to these expensive concealers that we use, but these are actually $3 instead of $40, and they do the job, trust me. So the three that I use on my face in this video are Phone, which is the one that actually blends normally with my skin, and then I use Warm Honey around my eyebrow and in between my eyebrow and my T-line, like the line of my nose, upper lip, and on my chin. And further up you will see that I use Cool 10 as my under eye highlighter to hide my bags, my 3 days of no sleep bags. So yeah, I also use like right now it's a primer, it's a primer that is a kind of nude color, and I use it before I put the eye color on. So it's a primer for the eyes. Technically I use the black one when I do a smoky, and I actually use the nude one when I do a golden look. Of course, I am in Australia, away from my house, and I do not have any of my eyeshadow palette. Therefore, even when I'm home, I use this trick, is that I have that bronzer from MAC. It's golden something. I will put the exact name down below. And it actually works perfect as a golden eyeshadow. You will see, I mean, to me, it does the job. So I used that, and I also use it as a bronzer to make my face glow a little bit at the end. The eyeliner is actually the first time that I'm using it, and it's from LA Girl as well, purchased on ikit.com. I am saying those things not because I get a discount or something from ikit.com, but just because that's where I got it from. So if you want it, you could just order it from there. You need to order about $49, I think, in order to get free shipping in the United States. But besides that, they have some good basics things that you could use. But the only thing I ordered from them was makeup, and it was Elegir Cosmetics. And to talk more about what I'm doing right now, that was the highlighting that I was talking about with the Cool 10. Also, further up, you will see that I use as a powder Iman. I use two different shades. I use the pressed powder and the regular powder. I'll put the exact name down below. Because I use the pressed powder because it's a darker shade on my cheeks and around my face to make it blend, because since I did not touch any winter this year, my tint, my complexion changed and look darker than it usually does. So I feel like when I only put the foundation, it looks a bit more flashy than I expected. But then with the powder on it, with the darker shade as a contour of a powder and on my cheek, which I always don't, for my cheek I always put a darker shade of powder so that it doesn't need a blush, but it still gives me that blushing effect. So I just use that right now all as a contour and on my cheeks, and it makes it blend better with my actual tan complexion. And I use the lighter powder on my T-line and under my eyes. You will see that I snatched my wig on at some point. I just love that hair. Is my best purchase ever on hair, and I will put the name of it down below as well so that you guys can purchase it. So like I said, this is not really a tutorial, but it's to support the fact that when you're not feeling yourself, maybe you should try to sit down in front of your mirror, put a little makeup, and get that day popping, because you need to. No matter what, you need to get back to your activities, and you want to do it with um, the most beautiful face, the most um, funny face, the most, less grumpy face. So your mood should not affect your look, technically. This is why I am doing all of what I am doing, and I also receive a phone call at some point that makes my day even better. And now it's the night time, and I can tell you I am super happy even if I did not sleep. So yeah, do whatever it takes to feel yourself. Be confident and expect things to get better. So talking about the wig, I made it myself a year and a half ago, and it's my best hair so far. And what you do is just blend your hair with it and play with it, make it blend, twist it, move it, whatever. Make the curves pattern defined and everything that you want, as long as it makes yourself look natural as much as possible. So that's what I do. I do not do the edges job, like, sorry, edge control or things like that. I just don't, because I feel like it won't make me look as natural as I want, and I don't really need it because my edges are enough laid the way they are naturally. They don't bother me, so I just don't. Some girls do it and I find it amazing and it looks super pretty, but it's a regular day and I just want to do simple things. If you are interested into knowing how to do, I don't know, the eyebrow, the eyeline, the contour, the highlight, whatever, just email me, um, leave a comment, like whatever YouTube allows you to do, just do it. I am happy to help and make a real video about it with a slower pace and more defined explanation and zoom and quality of images and all of that. You will see I play a lot with the light during this video because it helps. It helps you see the difference when you have the outdoor light and the indoor light. I mean, the outdoor light is obviously the sunlight, and the indoor light will be the yellow light that you get inside the house. I'm saying that because it helps you understand when I was saying that my shade is actually not really, you know, my shade right now because I got a tan, but therefore you will see that with the daylight, with my blend, with the powder, the contour, everything, it just actually blends perfectly and I still look fine. I don't look more yellowish or reddish or anything like that. But eventually when you put me back in the indoor light, then of course my pigmentation and my yellow undertone pop a little bit more, but it's nothing major and it still look fine. The lipstick was also from LA Girl, but I added a little bit of my lip gloss on it, which I don't even remember where I got from. But yeah, I think the result was pretty good. I actually loved the result. I did not expect it to glow that much, but you know, this is why you just have to try. Start something and let your feelings go with it, and you know, you can end up with some amazing result. And if you feel like you still cannot do your makeup properly, keep trying. Practice makes perfect. Never give up, and cheer your day the way you can. If it's not makeup and it's something else, please go do it. And if you are interested in anything that I do, comment. I don't even know if people follow my work. I have millions of videos in my laptop to the point that my memory is asking me to delete them, but I don't release them because nobody really asks me for anything, which I respect, and I don't try to bother people. But I love doing this for myself even, and I use my own tips over and over, and I look at it and I feel like this was not right or this was right. So this is actually useful for me first. So if you ask me for it, I will put them online and you can see them. But besides that, it's just my own pleasure. I love doing what I do. I enjoy it and it makes me feel better, like this video right now. So let me go, feeling myself. And hopefully tonight, it's 9:43 p.m. I will get my sleep. I actually plan on having a very, very nice bath, like a 3 years old baby, and have a nice night of sleep, but therefore I need to still go have dinner first, and then when I come in, I guess I'll be so tired now, I'll just knock out because I'll eat a lot and be full to the point that when I sit in my bathtub, all of what I'm thinking of after that is my bed, and hopefully it works tonight because I feel better. Thank you.